Yeah, you can do.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wait.
Oh wait, no, wait. I need to know.
It still says an
I need to know
name.
male or female,
Oh,
trainer name, rival name. Although I think I know what that is.
Chris Rip?
And squirrel name, please.
And the name of the runner is still wrong. It's now Bloodduster. You're Bloodduster now.
I am Bloodduster. VRNG.
This is the best Golden Sun run you'll ever see.
So we have female as gender and
Rip 5 frames.
Lil B as trainer name.
Is that L? Big L.
L space B.
Like the emote.
Big
yeah.
B.
Mm.
Starters.
Is it good?
Oh,
M Bison is a Pokemon streamer
yeah,
who
that's cool.
he-
rival is Chris Rick.
yeah. He suggested Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the marathon and it got cut, so he's here in spirit.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay, this is Fire Red, Leaf Green, any percent. I'm playing on Leaf Green, doesn't really matter. They're both exactly the same for this commentary. This run. So the first minute or so is just mashing through text. The timer, in-game timer hasn't even started yet. Oh, epic boy.
Is that
Reset.
Reset hard.
You'll see plenty more of those in the next few minutes. I'm gonna mash B.
Oh, there we go. Cool.
What's the type on this? Is it just, oh,
Rival name is Chris Rick. Lowercase Chris. All lowercase.
This guy knows.
Oh, it's not enough space. We got fooled. Just okay.
Chris Rip.
RP in capital.
R.I.P.
RIP.
Chris Rip.
there you go.
Close enough.
Thanks for donating so much, by the way, dude.
No problem.
I think that's the single most donated towards incentive. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is bonk off the SNES. I'm going to be bonking a lot in this run. It saves a few frames when you turn. If you're stationary, there's like a little animation when you turn, but by bonking off an object in front of you, you skip like 6 frames or something like that. It adds up to a couple of seconds during the run. Okay, I'm assuming mashing stance at the moment. There's an option to pick what L does. I've set it to L equals A. It's an extra button to mash, and it also makes some of the menuing a little easier. And it also means that a help menu doesn't come up when you accidentally press L. Okay, I need to save here because I need Squirtle with good stats. Oh, wow. Yes, there we go. All I'm looking for really is a special attack of 11. Attack and speed do matter, but nowhere near as much. And we got a girl Squirtle first try, which is good because it makes no difference to the stats like in earlier generations, but Lorelei's Jinx has attract, and Lorelei's Jinx is female, obviously. So having a female Squirtle means you can't get attracted, and we can't go with that, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah. The beeps there only track the L presses. You can spam Kappas for inevitable bad Squirtle RNG. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we've got good attack. 11 is the most it can be without a plus nature. Good special attack and not very good speed, but that doesn't really matter too much. So I grabbed the PC and the potion. The main reason for doing that is just having an extra potion is useful, but also dying in this fight is kind of possible. It's really unlucky if you do, but if I died in this fight, I'd have to reset and find another Squirtle. So I really don't want that to happen. The main way that you can lose this fight is if you get growled really early on and then crit. That usually means you're going to die. And this, with 9 speed, I speed tie, and I won the last speed tie. If I didn't win the last speed tie, it'd obviously waste the time that Bulbasaur takes to attack. So, bit of good luck already. If you don't press start, i.e. to check stats, there's a little girl there that pops up that tells you to pause the game. Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. A little girl that pops up to tell you how to press start. I did go through a stage in single segment runs where I didn't check stats until the level up, so I'd never go in the pause menu. And it was quite common for me to forget to press start and end up wasting like 3 seconds talking to that little girl. I'm running from Pidgeys. I do want to kill something for experience, but preferably a Rattata. Here we go. Level 2 as well, that's nice. Hopefully I get a 2-shot. I don't kill a Pidgey because it only knows Tackle, whereas Rattata can use Tail Whip. It just means you take a little less damage for the final boss of the game, which is coming up in about 8 minutes. You can go for it, yeah.
We got a $10 donation from Swartzdance who is saying, "Go Me5, keep your Yorkshire pride alive." And we got a $10 donation from Mads8741 with no comment. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for donating. So I bonked off the counter there, again just to save those few frames. You'll see that everywhere. Yeah. Other than that, like when you enter a new area, obviously you're stationary, so you will get turn frames there. So if you can, it's usually better to step forward rather than turning. Just a minor little good habit to get into. Also, that grass that I walk around is known as the YOLO grass. If I don't get an experience kill, I'll go through that grass. It saves a little time. But if I've already got one, you're almost definitely going to get an encounter if you go through that grass as well. Encounters work quite annoyingly in this game. Like the first 6 steps you take in a new area, you have a 1% chance of an encounter per tile. After that, it's a 25% chance per tile. So you want to keep your steps in the grass as little as possible. This is so much better in Japanese. There you go. Okay, now we need to catch some Pokemon. Oak just gave me some balls. And I need HM slaves. Hopefully I'll get them both here. Of course I'm going to get no encounters. Yep. There we go. That's got to be a clap. Or a clapper. So that means I have to not only catch a Pidgey on Route 3 or a Spearow, I have to get a Paris. Parises are just real big trolls. So this is world record pace technically. I don't know why I'm mashing.
Oh, so that's how you use Pokeballs.
Yeah.
We figured out the story behind this guy. He has a deal going with a Pokemon to teach new trainers to just throw balls without weakening Pokemon first to boost Pokeball sales. When you play this game, the nights can get long. So yeah, bonk off the old guy and then carry on walking. There's some more grass up here. Because there's only 6 tiles, or is it 5? 5. I'm just going to YOLO through it because I've only got like a 6% chance or 5% chance of getting an encounter there. It'd take like half a second to walk around, but oh well. So sadly Viridian Forest doesn't work the same way as in Gen 1, where there's like tiles that just don't do anything. All these tiles just are the same, so we're probably going to get a few encounters here. Because we get repels in the next town, we don't get encounters in Mount Moon. So Viridian Forest is kind of like Fire Red's Mount Moon. It's nowhere near as bad, but average encounters are about 3 or 4. One is really, really rare, but once I had 3 one encounter forests in a row. And then never again. Oh, by the way, if you like this t-shirt that I'm wearing,
It's really nice.
if you donate towards this run, I don't know how much we set it at, let's say $10, you'll be entered into a draw to win a replica.
You can
So-
also win Pokemon hats.
Yep, there's quite a few prizes for this game,
and
actually.
water.
Do you want to show them off? There's a Pokedex there. I'll tail whip this guy first, because just works out quicker. Where's Squirtle, by the way?
Behind the Kappa.
We got a $20 donation by Reggie Flame. He's saying, "Hi, Maeve.
Yo,
May
Reg.
your Squirtle be beast and your trash cans fast. Good luck and fun."
Thank you, Reggie. Reggie was hoping to be here, but I guess he couldn't come. Nice. That would have actually lived on 1 HP if I didn't get that crit, so that did save a turn. Now, we need to see what my special is. That's not looking good. Oh, please don't do this to me.
We
Wow.
got 2 more donations. A $10 donation by Baflingo Amoria, saying, "Good luck, MEvRNG. I will Kevin turtling as much as I can, and please save the critters." And we got a $5 donation from Mild Curiosity without a comment. Still, thanks.
Okay, so those 2 levels up, I was looking for a +2 to my special attack. If I got it at level 7, it means I had a really good Squirtle. If I got it at level 8, it means I've got not a great Squirtle, but it would do. I didn't get the +2. So there's probably going to be quite a few points where I'm going to miss damage ranges by ridiculous amounts of HP, like 1 HP, which is kind of annoying, but we'll get through. It's really bad luck. Like, there's like a 33% chance of getting that. It means my IV's like what is it, 21 to 24 or something like that. Not good. I could skip this trainer, but it's quicker to fight him because you get the levels. It makes the later battles a bit faster. Usually I'd want to try and manipulate Torrent after the Weedle fight, but because my special's so bad, even with Torrent, I probably wouldn't one-shot some of these, so I don't really care at the moment. My speed is awful, by the way. Okay, let's not get sand attacked. This could be the end of the run. Okay, that's one. One more. Hey. Okay, I've learned withdraw. That I'm never going to use that move, so I want to delete it. So the first thing I'm going to do when I start the Brock fight is switch that move into my first position. It's really quick to do that, and it also means I can just mash A when I learn Water Gun, and that means it'll be in the first slot for the next battles. And I used L for that, to do that rather than A, because my thumb is on the select button. It just cuts out, you know, a few microseconds that it'd take to switch my thumb over. Right, what's my defense? Okay, that's good. I'm not scared. So, Onyx's AI works. He has Rock Tomb, which does a load of damage. It do about 10 damage with my current defense, but he'll only use it if he can kill you with it. So I didn't really have to worry about that because I had so much HP. Like I was saying earlier, I'd usually want low HP after this fight, because I don't know if I didn't explain Torrent, but Torrent is Squirtle's Evolutions Lion's ability, which gives you a 50% boost to damage with water moves, and it is pretty broken, especially later on when you start getting X specials. The damage boosts stack up and you can one-shot pretty much everything. There's a few exceptions.
We got a $10 donation from Sebo saying nothing. Thanks.
Thank you. He just really had to get in for this t-shirt. I'm going to do a little bit of shopping now. That TM that Brock just gave me, I'll sell that so I can buy more goodies. Oops. Mashing too fast. So I need a paralyze heal here, because I'm going to catch Paris. He has Effect Spore and he can paralyze me, so I need to make sure I can heal that off. And when I say he can paralyze me, he will paralyze me. Okay, I get the running shoes now, which makes movement a little bit faster. Also makes it a little more awkward because the movement in this game has a... Well, the speed has a direct correlation with the amount of mistakes you make, because it's just I don't even know what it is. It's just the bike's terrible. The running shoes, it eats a few inputs every now and again, and you'll probably see one or two little mistakes. Also, shared shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear.
Nice.
So I'm hitting these with a water gun and then finishing with a bubble. Assuming that I manage to get to the move in one frame, it saves 1 frame per move because of the shorter text. Oops. I did press up then. What was I saying about eating inputs? The time that you get for Route 3 varies a lot. If you have Torrent and good special, you one-shot everything here pretty much. Whereas I'm having to sit through all these string shot animations, and I think it works out about a minute lost to optimal times, which is a shame, but we've got reasonably good Squirtle resets, so I'll take it. Yeah, if there's any donations, go for it, because Route 3 is pretty boring, especially without Torrent.
Alright, we got some donations in. We got $5 from That Drunken Dwarf, who's saying good luck MEvRNG. Hopefully this you can still get an awesome time with the Squirtle.
Oh my god.
Shoutouts to JC Choi, who sucks at this game.
Potion.
Then we got a $10 donation from Tricon, who's saying for surety. And then we got the $10 donation from Salad, who's saying, "Hey Mev, good luck on the run, hope you get fantastic RNG and great time. Thanks for being such a great beacon for the Fire Red community. Make sure you save before Giovanni 1. Don't wanna lose a bet or anything. Kappa."
Thanks, Salad. Salad's a really cool guy. I could have just gone with that and not antidoted and antidoted afterwards, but because I'm not one-shotting these, then I didn't want to take the risk. A crit would have killed me. Actually, I probably would have died to poison damage. Okay, so now we're going to start catching Pokemon after the next battle. There's a 50-50 chance of getting a flyer in the grass here, although no doubt I'll get 12 Jigglypuffs and at least 1 or 2 Nidorans. Oh come on, not even... No. Not even 1 crit on the whole route. Yes! Who said complaining never got you anywhere? Yay. Level 6. I'm going to tackle this because I think I can bubble it and it leaves me on a few HP, but I don't want to take any risks. Down and base strats. Works every time. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bad squirrel.
That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna go quiet here. There's a bit of menuing and some movement. I'm gonna pick up some items in Mount Moon, and I'll sort of explain them as I use them, I guess. Also, I'm going to menu on this tile specifically. I'll explain it shortly. I always repel last because it'll be the cursor will be on it when you come to refresh. Okay, so I guess I'll explain why I did it on exactly that tile. There's a trainer just up there that runs around, and if you let the repel run out just here, you can take a step forward, skip the turn frames, and then run straight past her. Oh my god, not if you bonk. Anticlimax. Sorry. Getting an ether here. This is more complex to explain, but this category used to get Mega Punch, but I actually dropped that from the route. And I need a ether to make up for the amount of PP
Nice.
lost. Yeah. Paris is 100% encounter here.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. Down and B every time. That was really lucky. Paris can be a real troll. I didn't get paralyzed either. So I'm going to grab this safety revive here. I wouldn't normally do that in in single segment runs. Oh, first spinner in the game coming up. Past. If you run past him, he looks towards you, so you just got to sort of stop running. There is a range to it as well, so you do it a few tiles early, and then he doesn't look towards you. You saw as well I equipped a berry. That berry heals confusion in battle. I really want it for Misty, but there's a Zubat here that also knows Supersonic, and it can eat it up, which will be quite annoying, but it's better than being confused. Which is why I equip it there rather than wait until Misty. There you go. Oh hey, it missed. Oh wow. Okay, now we get War Turtle. Okay, so in the last appearance this category made a marathon at SGDQ 2013, MBM used a strat where he cancelled the evolution here, and the next time as well, so he could learn bite early. That is actually kind of a good idea, and we actually use bite strats in single segment runs now, but that's not the way we get it. I picked up a rare candy, and there's also another one in Cerulean, and we just give those to Squirtle, War Turtle before the Misty fight, and we get bite. And it does officially work out quicker. Official, no matter what worst it says. Kappa. Oh, no. Oh, thank God that missed. It makes the... you can finish the Misty fight in 5 turns, which means you don't... Well, I say you don't have to, but... you've got about a coin flip's worth of chance of not having to potion at all. So for single segment runs, we just don't get the super potions from the shop, which saves another 10 seconds on that as well. And the old Misty strats were really stupid. 32 for you. And I'm in Torrent here, so if I had good special, I could one-shot this, but I'm almost certain I'm not going to. Yeah. Hail Helix, I guess. Okay, so yeah, learning each of these moves take about 20 seconds. So although those items that I picked up take about 20 seconds, hang on, I don't want to teach over the wrong move. Yeah, it sort of cancels out, but the benefits of not having Mega Punch outweigh the positives of having it, so yeah, it's worth it. Not having Mega Punch means there's an extra slot in your move pool for another water move, which makes PP management a lot easier, because you can one-shot a lot of things with your weaker water move. It means you have to heal. When I first rerouted this game, my first objective was to cut all Pokemon centers out of the out of the run, which I did. So there's little ways we can get around doing Pokemon centers. Even though I said I don't usually get the super potions, I'm going to because it's a marathon and
Everything can go wrong.
Misty.
Misty.
What I would usually do is use the rare candy and do all this menu here. What am I doing? There we go. Sorry. as soon as I got the second rare candy. Because I'd be able to check my attack stat, and depending on how high your attack is, usually tells you whether you want to get the super potions or not. And the reason is, if Mega Kick does a little bit too much damage, Misty will potion, which means she'll take more turns to kill, and you need more health. So, if you've got on the lower end of attack, you can safely not get the super potions. Okay, now we have to hit some Mega Kicks, which let's just see. Okay, Harden's actually good. If it didn't harden, Mega Kick would take it into potion range. I don't know if that's good enough. I'm going to Mega Kick again. Usually Mega Kick and a bite would do there, but because I've got bad special, I'm not confident about that. Okay, one more Mega Kick. Yeah, and that didn't do too much, I don't think. Yeah, it's fine. But I do have to potion now, unfortunately. Trust me, if we were using old Misty strats, I would still be fighting Misty right now. Okay, Misty's going to give me water balls now, which is a really good move. I'd usually switch my moves around, but I've been a bit lazy with it, so in the next battle I'm going to sort all that out. So, no Pokemon Center? I don't really need it. I'm going to anyway because it's a marathon and this fight can be a troll. And I'm going to save as well. Usually I wouldn't potion there because Torrent is good after this, but I don't know. Oh yeah, hi Chris Frick. I only have one Mega Kick as well, so maybe I should have centered, but Sun attack's bad. I'm gonna have to switch out. Right, I really need this Mega Kick to hit. I'm actually going to use Bite, because I'm hoping for the flinch. No, I didn't get it. It's not really that bad. I've got so much HP that I can take a few Vine Whips. It's Leech Seed I don't want. Okay, last Mega Kick. Hey. Clutch. Abra only knows teleport, obviously, so he's not scary at all. I could skip the super effective text if I had Torrent with the water balls, but it doesn't do enough. I'd really like to take more damage, but yeah. That's probably, apart from the first one, the easiest rival fight. The others can be a little more trolley. And he even comes back and insults you some more. Okay, if there's any donation comments, now's the time because Nugget Bridge is resident sleeper.
Donate.
Please donate.
Please do.
Do it for the Pokemons.
I'll try and have a look at chat. Press the power button to go to the final trainer. Oh, another thing worth mentioning, if you know anything about Pokemon speedrunning, you'll probably already know it, is that if you talk to the trainers rather than running a vision, you skip the exclamation mark. Oh my god. I could have avoided that. Usually a bite would be fine there, but obviously I've got bad special, so it becomes a range. Oh well. So because my HP is so high, I'm going to use that ether in this battle. Oh, wow. That was bad. I just did something really stupid. Okay, so I'm going to double bite the Oddish. So hopefully I take some more damage. If no one noticed, I just accidentally used the ether on the Water Course instead of Mega Kick, which is terrible. But we've got so much HP, it doesn't matter. Loses about 10 seconds. We get another ether in a minute anyway. That can't be helped. That's just bad special attack. What's the timeout, by the way? I can't see.
37:01. Oh.
Yeah. No. Right, what's my speed at? Okay, so I'm going to lose the speed tie to Mankey. So not the speed tie, sorry. I'm going to be outsped by Mankey, which is fine because I'll take damage, hopefully. Which will put me closer to Torrent. Nearly there. If you die to this guy, which you never do, but if you do, when you go back and fight him, he gives you another nugget. And you can do that as many times as you want. Wow. I guess I have to heal it off. At least I'm in torrent. So I'm used to that noise in single segments, so...
We got a $5 donation from JC Shoei. He's saying good luck on the run, MEvRNG. Also shoutouts to the Squirtle Enthusiastic Society.
Thank you. Who was that from, sorry?
Just the Chorin thing, is that?
Okay, that elixir there was,
Where's that from?
that lets you skip the Pokemon Center before Rock Tunnel. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Who donated that? Thank you. Okay, there's a spinner coming up here. Hopefully I don't hit it. RNG. It's not too bad, it's only got one poke. There's worse spinners to hit. Am I gonna die? Okay, good.
Oh, nice.
That's usually a one shot, but like I say, bad special. Probably gonna miss those ranges all day long. Okay, there's a little thing coming up here that uses the turn frame skip that I mentioned earlier by bonking. There's a runner, trainer going up and down who can catch you. Usually you'd have to wait for him, but if you skip the turn frames just before him, you can just run straight past him. It's really tight. I think it's like 3 or 4 frames you've got to do it. It's not too bad, but we'll see.
We got a $15 donation from Mariesa saying Pokemon hype. Awesome run so far. Wish I could have been there for it. Put this for its runner's choice if possible. So
Kill the animals, please.
Yes.
kill the animals.
Okay, let's go. Please don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up. I don't think I didn't do it. I'm gonna risk it. Usually, I'm pretty sure a bite would have been fine there, but after all those other damage ranges I missed, I've not taken the risk. Okay, so here's one of the places where I lose time by picking the girl. There, Bill just called you lady. In if you pick the boy, he calls you pal. So I just lost 1 frame for picking the girl. There's a couple of other instances of that. So I picked up another ether there before Bill's. I'm gonna have to use that now because there's a Drowsy coming up that. There's a Drowsy and a Ratica coming up that I'll need to Mega Kick. There we go. That probably would have lived if I didn't get the crit, so that's good.
We got a $25 donation from Haku Panda saying good luck to all the runners and thanks everyone for doing this marathon. Oh, and please, save the animals.
Why would you save the animals?
So after I just ethered my Mega Kicks, Drowsy decided to disable them. So I had to use Bite anyway. He also very nearly put me to sleep, but it missed. That would have been annoying. So TM28 contains Dig and not Tombstone. Remember that for later. Again, that's an instance of risking an encounter just for saving a bit of time. If you mess up the movement there, you can end up getting an encounter, but because we kept it to as few tiles as minimum, you very rarely get one. Right now, I have to Mega Kick that. Usually I'd be able to Water Pulse that if I was in Torrent, but I had to go with a Mega Kick. And I'm getting that ether. I don't actually need that, but because I used that other one, it's nice to have a backup ether just in case, you know, stuff misses and etc. I'm only going to buy 3 Paralyzed Heals because I've already got one. Save a bit of money. Salad, the guy who donated earlier, reckons he can skip that shop, but I don't like to go into Surgery Gym without Paralyzed Heals, so oops, I'm not going to. Okay, we're going to go looking through bins now, which is always fun. All these berries have a use. So it's very nice of Game Freak to put them all in one place. And now Chris Fripp's going to make another appearance. I equipped the Chesto Berry there because it wakes you up from sleep, and like with the last battle, I can get put to sleep by Bulbasaur. I use Bite first there to try and prevent against Sand Attack, but because you can get the flinch with Bite. So he decides to do it anyway. Please die. Okay, good. That's not too bad. Just extra text. And if I hit this other mega kick, I might go for a little strat. Let's see. No, I'm just gonna do it the normal way. Rub, 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 rub. So some people teach dig to war turtle, but it's faster to teach it to Paris because Paris only has a couple of moves, so you don't get the text for learning the new move, for deleting a move, should I say? And it keeps that slot free in your move pool to keep one extra water move.
Chat is asking for a roll call.
I'm MEvRNG.
I am Things Palace.
I'm Flippio.
This is Jack Dukes. Anyone who knows my channel knows Jack Dukes. So, everybody's favourite part of the game, right? Trash cans. Chat can go ahead and spam Kevin Turtles. Wait, that was pretty good. In RTAs you can do a little trick here by just saving the game. And if you get it wrong you can just reload. Like that. Oh, what? Did anyone see that? I picked the wrong one, reset, and then before I reset I pressed A, and then the next can was that one.
Cool.
There you go. Oh wait,
It would have been alright.
just ignore me. Sometimes I do stupid stuff like that. Okay. It's fine, I need to fight this guy. No static. Doesn't really matter.
We got a $2 donation from Gustav. He's saying, hey all, especially if a guy in a fancy shirt. He looks fancy as hell. Whoever
you.
that is.
Who's wearing a fancy shirt?
Oh, I think you meant the
Like
t-shirt.
yours?
Oh, right, okay. I'm sure you look just as fancy.
That's the point.
Yeah.
time is it?
53.
58.
54
53.
now. Or 54 now.
That's quite bad. Okay, Screech is good. No damage is awesome. So this is the hardest fight in the game. It's not a complex fight, it's just really RNG heavy, and that's good, it gives me an extra turn. Because he'll heal the confusion. So hopefully this Mega Kick hits and we'll be all good. Of course not. I didn't quit the berry, did I? So once this fight's out of the way with things sort of get a little bit more straightforward. Okay, good. There we go, surge down. And of course I didn't need the berry that fight. Typical. Any donation comments? Okay, this is a scary little bit of movement here. Okay, the amount of times I've bonked off that wall and just run into the path of that girl, it's really annoying. And especially being paralyzed as well, it's not great. Okay, now we have the bike, so movement gets a lot faster and a lot more haphazard, I guess. Yeah, the music's a lot happier.
Happy music hype.
So this bell spray is really stupid. I have like pretty much minimum acceptable special attack here, and yeah, okay, I got the crit, but it gets left off. I've seen that die in one hit to with a Squirtle with minimum special attack, and I've seen it live to a bite on a plus special attack nature Squirtle with a 31 IV. So my usual strat is to use Water Pulse if I'm in Torrent, which does slightly more, even though it's not very effective. Move. Bookcatcher Connor B coming up. Sorry. So these rare candies I'm saving up will allow me to get Blastoise early. And I really don't want to talk very much in the next couple of minutes, so I don't know if you want to hype anything or talk about the charity. That'd be good. Repel, sorry.
Since the announcer is falling asleep, I'll just talk about what ESA is for. It's Doctors Without Borders. They're raising money for children all over the world and like just religion and stuff and helping out. So yeah, and Pokemon hype, guys, keep on donating. You can win a lot of stuff. You can win a Pokédex, you can win the shirt, you can win a Pokemon hat.
Squirrel plushie.
Squirtle plushie indeed.
Yeah, and that
So,
that bit of movement there is actually quite tricky. That's the out of any part of this run I practiced before this, it was that bit of movement, because with the bike and being in the dark, it was it just makes it pretty tricky. So I'm glad I got that. But yeah, Doctors Without Borders is an awesome charity. Like to go into some of the areas that they go to is just like incredible, and they deserve the support of everyone really. So get your donations in, win some prizes, and don't die to Picnic on Martha. This girl is known as the Run Killer. She's got two Pokemon. Both of them take a Mega Kick to knock out, but if you miss one, bad things happen. Okay, that's the scary part over. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted.
We got a $20 donation from Geminius, who's saying this donation goes towards saving the animals, because they have to survive at least one speedrunning marathon per year. Thank you everyone for this entertaining marathon.
but animals are meant to be killed.
Oh my gosh. So here's an example of where having that extra water move is really useful. We can use a water gun against these rock types. And if I had better special, I'd bite that to save the super effective ticks, but no. Oh, that was scary. Thought I was one step above. So navigating rock tunnel is all about visual cues. There's pretty much there's a set path to each room that you can follow, and there's usually one little bit of information from the background you can pick up to time your movement. If I had Torrent here, I'd be able to use Water Gun on pretty much everything in here. By the way, 420 hype. Hello?
Is there no input?
Oh my god.
The battery's fine. There you go.
Nice.
Shoutouts to the Game Boy Advance SP. So every now and again I just sort of check my stats at level up just to see where we are. Well, not too bad. Speed's awful. Specials nowhere near as good as it could be, but okay, that guy's really bad to hit because he has 3 slow pokes, and with bad special, oops. With bad special, they might not die in one shot, so it can be really annoying. Oops. That's rock tunnel. Thank God that's over. So we're gonna go to Rocket HQ now, underneath the game corner. You actually have to do that in this game, unlike in Gen 1, where you could just skip Marowak with the Pokémon. Even though I have Water Gun, which is super effective against those guys, it wouldn't be enough to take out in one without torrent, so I have to use water pulses there. Also, there was a twin battle there, and accidentally getting into a twin battle is terrible, because the only other Pokemon I have is like level 2 Rattata and a level 5, level 2, whatever, you know, low levels, and by winning the double battle, I'd end up getting a ton of levels, which is really annoying. I have done it once in a run. Oops. Sorry. This part of the game is always pretty straightforward. It's always like, you pretty much always use the same moves. Things always die in one shot. It's better if you have torrent for this section. There's a couple of trainers in a while that it makes a difference on, but it's a really easy section of the game and not a lot happening, to be fair. Although we do get Blastoise in a moment.
Old Tush plays Pokemon dramas from that. Oh god.
Eight water horses. So that's an example of where I'd want torrent, because that would have gone down in one. I don't think I've had torrent for a single fight that I needed it for so far. So these battles are the downside to that strat way back when we got bite early. If we didn't get bite early, we'd have one extra rare candy here to use to get Blastoise, and these would go down. But you sort of weigh it up by saying, well, if I've got Torrent, I will take these out in one. So for it to be worthwhile, really, in the long run, you need to have Torrent for these battles. But we don't, so shame. Blastoise hype.
A full thing hype.
Good for health, so. I have exactly the right amount of water pulses as well. I'll have to ether them afterwards, but. Assuming you have Torrent for the whole of Rock Tunnel, you wouldn't have to ether water pulses at all. Ooh, that didn't do very much at all. Don't die. This should kill. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Good. I think I was okay, but because I got Torrent by that by getting that Mega Punch, so I think that would have been fine. But the crit just made sure. I won't complain. Okay, I'm gonna do shopping now. This is where things get a little broken. Also, there's a fairly recent optimization here, where usually you do your 5th floor shopping first, but I actually do 2nd floor first, just because it makes menu management a little bit easier. It probably saves a few inputs. And yeah, I do buy exact attacks last for a reason, just because I only use them in one fight, so it makes sense to have them right down at the bottom. So now we're about to get Fly, and fights become a lot less scary now because the death wouldn't be as punishing now. You just fly to wherever you were. Whereas before, well, how many Pokemon centers have I been to? None. So you do actually end up back in Cerulean, which is weird. It sort of sets a flag if you don't go to any Pokemon centers, which is kind of weird. But little menu. I'm going to use 2 normal potions here rather than 1 super potion, because I want my HP to be low. Oops, I forgot to repair. And now Chris Rips back. Because this is the first time I'm going to use an egg special. Egg specials raise the stat that it's related to by one stage, which in terms of X specials means that you get a 50% boost first one you use, and then it's like plus 100%, plus 150% for each one after that. With Torrent that's really useful, you do a lot of damage. Okay, so I don't want the flinch here. I want him to thrash, and wow, that's not going to 2-hit, but that should be fine anyway. That's really rare not to 2-hit, so my special is just diabolical basically. But at least I have Torrent, that's fine. Useless crit. Where am I going? Yeah, this is really not very clear on an LCD, on a CRT. I can't see a thing. Move. Don't do this to me. It's not too bad, it's one extra Pokemon, but... like... I don't know, that might have been like the third time I've ever hit that girl in a year and a half, so... It's really rare for those sort of slow spinning ones to actually get you. Also, you can see, like, me using Water Gun here, how many Pokemon I have to defeat. You can sort of see how having that extra water move is helpful in terms of not having to heal up PB. So the reason why I wanted Torrent was mainly for this fight. You get one shot rather than it taking two. But also, Koga's coming up, and I suppose we'll get to Koga when we get to Koga. He's sort of you can manipulate what moves he uses by what HP you have, and there's a very sort of specific range of HPs you can have to encourage, let's say. I don't want to say manipulate because sometimes it just doesn't happen. But yeah, to encourage the optimal fight. It's about 40 to 45, I guess. So if I take a couple of quick attacks here against the Rattatas, I'll be on like what? 15 HP, 16 HP. I'll be able to pop a potion in, a couple of rare candies, and then we'll be, we'll be somewhere in that range. I've also got my citrus berry from the Surge fight that never got used. That restores 30 HP. Having all sorts of different items that restore a different amount of HP is useful for that fight. There are berries you can pick up that restore 10 HP, but I don't bother with those, that's slow. And actually, what I'm going to do here is switch moves. I'll be getting Surf soon, and I want to teach it over water. Excuse me. Over water gun. So it makes sense to have it there again. Don't trust my special attack to take that out. Okay, so yeah, that's good. I'll take a level up here. I'll be on 20 HP. I can just stick a potion in. I'll be on enough HP. Also, that spinner that I hit, if I hadn't have hit her, I wouldn't have got a level there.
We got a $5 donation from Anonymous saying money goes towards Poké Girls. Choice if possible.
Kill the animals.
Alright, kill the animals. You have heard it.
I'm sorry for allowing you to listen to that music for so long. Please, everyone at home, stay strong. Don't do it. There's always someone to help. And now we have the tea, which is what you use to give to the guards in the towers to get into Saffron. You used to do it with like water from the vending machine or whatever drink, but it doesn't work in this game. You need that key item. Okay, there's a tricky spinner dodge coming up. Okay, thank God. Oops. That was right. When I first started speedrunning this game, I didn't realize pressing B there stopped you on your bike. So I used to try and like snipe those just completely out of the air. I suppose the practice paid off, but it is much easier to use B. Okay, we're gonna go into Safari Zone and catch loads of Pokemon. No, I changed my mind. Shadow's a round 2. It's a really good category of this game. You have to catch 60 Pokemon, be the Elite Four once, and then do all the Sevi Island quests and be the improved Elite Four. I think I might work a little bit more on that category after ESA. Oops, oh my god.
We got a $5 donation from Anonymous saying Mevin Turtle, Mevin Turtle, Mevin Turtle, Mevin Turtle, Mevin Turtle, Mevin Turtle.
Thanks. Right, so let's figure this out. 20, it's 40. Yeah, that's fine. So we're actually going to fly from inside the Safari Zone. It's a little bit quicker to do that than retire or anything like that. Also there's a spinner that's so devastating to my run that I'm actually literally going to save in front of him because he can mess things up. There you go. that seemed excessive, but the amount of times he's just wrecked my run, I don't trust him. He's got a Hypno that doesn't die easily. Because I'm just in Torrent here, I can one-shot everything here with Surf. This is actually perfect HP for Koga, so fingers crossed. What will probably happen will I will live on 1 HP and then sleep. Sweep. Not sleep. Live on 1 HP and sweep. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's never happened before where I've hit
Go.
Go for it.
both this stupid standing trainer and the other stupid standing trainer. Wow. Like it's a good job I have Torrent. The sad thing is I'm gonna gain a level here. I don't even know what this guy has as his third Pokemon, but if I'm not in Torrent, it might mean I can't one-shot it. And if it attacks me, it'll mess up everything related to Koga. I guess I could have just reset there and gone past that trainer. Maybe I will. Let's see.
Can we get a roll call on the couch, please?
It's fine. Yeah, I'm MEvRNG.
I'm Tingles Palace.
And I'm Flippy O.
That's fine. I have strats. Whoops, I've already done that menu. Where are you? There you go. Please give me one more +3. Hmm. We'll see. Okay, no, definitely if I wasn't going down to 1 HP, I definitely will be now. Right, we need to see sludge off Coffin. Otherwise it's probably a reset. Oh! Wait, let me see these. I don't know. That should be fine. It's fine. We got that. Yeah, so this is a sweep now, so it's just getting those two T-Rex specials off and being in torrent. Did you see how much the sludge did, by the way? I didn't notice. Did you see how much the second sludge did?
No, I didn't notice. I'm sorry.
I think it was 18 damage.
Sorry?
18, I think.
18. Okay. That's one big sweat out of the way. Right, now we're gonna go get strength and then fly to Cinnabar. Okay, and this is the other point where you lose time for having the girl. Thank you, Lassie. As a boy, he calls you lad, so it's 3 more frames gone. Thanks. I didn't repel it. So no. Oh my god, move. We need the Mario Sunshine Orchestra in here. Oh. Oops. Oh my god. Another elixir there. That does come into play later. During the Elite Four. Okay, bye bye Mega Kick. I won't miss you. Replace one stupid inaccurate move with a slightly better stupid inaccurate move. I never get to answer questions. Make sure you mash B when you're after you've answered the question, because you can quite easily talk to the machine again. Quite interestingly, in round 2, the other category in this game, you actually fail one of these on purpose to give some Pokemon some levels to get them to evolve. Seems to, apparently it's the quickest place to do it. So does everyone remember what I said about TM28 earlier? I need to check my speed after I knock this out. If I don't have really good speed, well, not really good, but if I don't have, I know how much it is, but if I don't have the right speed, I'll have to heal and use some X items. No, I don't have anywhere near enough speed. Dang. No burn. Okay. So hopefully using this X speed I'll take enough damage to get put back into Torrent. Yeah, that's right. If I wasn't in Torrent there, I'd have to use the next special, so it's fine. Oh, okay. That's because I hit that spinner. Damn. Let's go safe. Let's go really safe.
Full restore.
Alright, let's see how much a pulse does.
Wow. Nice.
Can I have my full restore back? I think I might take a tiny little detour here because I used that full restore. Just grab a few hyper potions from this shop here. It's really close, so it wouldn't hurt. It also the money that I'd spend there, I'd only spend on full restores anyway, so it just means I have more. By the way, if you press A here on that question, you might as well turn the console off. That's fine. Can't believe I'm doing this. But because I have no serve PP, I'm just gonna take this into. It's because I hit that trainer in Koga Gym. And because of that, I'm going to take Saffron before I take Erika. If you had Torrent there, and if you actually had Surf PP, you'd do Erika first, because you can take out the Victory Bell with a Torrented Surf, rather than having to hit 2 Blizzards. It's a very minor optimization, I guess. Also, this guy needs to move. Please. There you go. And this is the last spinner in the game, but it's also the hardest to avoid. No, that's not it. I think that's good. Hey. So I hit all the easy ones and avoided the hardest one to dodge. But yeah, no more spinners now. I'm gonna take super safe shots here. I'm gonna use 2x specials in this fight. I just have a feeling that a Blizzard might not take out the Venusaur with my bad special, and the fact that I didn't get the levels from Erika, I've just got a bad feeling if I went with 1, it wouldn't kill. And that crit's fine. I actually want to take damage to get back into Torrent. I've never seen it live in an 80% run, but in round 2 where you don't use the rare candies and things like that, I've seen that Venusaur live quite a lot, so I'd rather be safe. This Alakazam can't actually attack you. He has like Calm Mind, Future Sight, which I guess could do damage, but by the time you've it would get off, you've killed him anyway, so. Sorry if you wanted to see Lapras. So getting put into Torrent would be really useful in the next fight. It'd save a turn against Kangaskhan, and also save a turn in the Sabrina fight, and a turn in the fight after that. So we have to pray for to the RNG that I get dealt what? But 15 damage or something, is it? Okay. If I get poisoned here, it's bad. I really have to not get poisoned.
Oh.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I got the Pekka Berry. The strats, I forgot about that. It never got used on Koga, so It saved the day. But I didn't get put into tournament, but no. It's fine. Yeah, so Kanga's gonna take 2. I would have really liked him to have attacked me. Okay, so I'm not getting the Master Ball there, which can only mean one thing. No Zapdos. That used to be the strat for this category. Well, a long time ago now, but yeah. We don't do that anymore. Even in round 2 now, a lot of people don't get Zapdos anymore. We get Mewtwo instead. If you want to, I just saw in chat someone asked any tips. If you want to know absolutely anything about this game, go over to my Twitch, and there's a link in the bottom left to the most extensive resource on this category you'll find. It's about 30 pages long. Just all where the hidden items are, like things like the damage table for Onyx's Rock Tomb, depending on what defense you've got, etc. Loads of really useful stuff. So, but if you were to start Pokemon speedrunning, I wouldn't suggest this category. At the moment, this category is pretty fun to race because there's a few really cool characters in the community at the moment, and we try to race whenever we can, and it's always a lot of fun. But in terms of single segments, you'll spend a lot of time resetting. Just gonna save here just in case. There's a lot that can go wrong in this run. Unlike a lot of the Pokemon speedruns where things will be pretty easy all the way through and then you've got one ridiculously hard fight, it's not really like that in this game. You've got a lot of 50-50 fights where you can pretty much just die at any point. Like, just sit there flipping coins and try and flip 15 heads in a row. That's what this game's like sometimes. Right. I'm just going to reset that. I'm using it. Oh, God. I just need to hit 2 blizzards, which is, funnily enough, 50-50, as I just said, so. One more. Okay. We leave Erica till late, because you just can't do it when you're first in Celadon. You have to get Blizzard first. There's no point taking her on without it. Right, so that's 7 badges. We're going to Viridian. No, we're not. I forgot to get a badge. Whoops.
Psychic.
GG.
Wow. That's never happened before.
Go.
82 on a that's not that never happened before counter. Oh my god.
So yeah. I'm sure there's something else I should be doing here. Sabrina's pretty free. You just gotta use an X speed, and if you're not in Torrent, you gotta use an X special as well. Okay, whatever. Oh man, I actually wanted that as well because
Torrent.
yeah, Torrent. Okay, for some reason you can dig out of this gym. No idea why. It's the only one you can. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Okay, now we can fly to Viridian. Are there any donation comments?
Oh my god, no donations.
Donate, guys.
Donate, guys. Do it for the Pokémons. Everything you can win.
Say Takashi 3 times fast. So this gym is just ridiculously easy, like everything dies to one hit. There's just a lot of text because pretty much everything's weak to water. Only one thing in the entire gym will outspeed me, and that's the Dugtrio. And it could kill me with the crit. Maybe. Like, I don't even think it would. But it might. I've seen it do silly amounts of damage. But the chances of dying are so low, I'm not even going to bother potioning in before crit.
We got a $5 donation from Baffling Amoeba saying, no donations? Gross. Here's an extra $5.
Thanks, Amoeba. Don't crit. Okay. I've never actually seen it use slash before. For real. That's never happened. It's always used earthquake. I didn't even know that had slash.
83. I mean, that's never happened before counter. Oh my god, can't talk.
I know. I know. Yeah, before I did this run, I said I've seen so much of this game that I don't believe that I'll have anything to put on that chart, and I've already managed to put 3. That's Pokemon for you. Could use water pulses there, but for some of the weaker stuff, but Surf's less text, so the PP is mapped out. So I used a max elixir after Sabrina. And then I've got 2 Surfs for the rival fight, which is exactly what I need. Here's Chris Rip again. This fight has some significant setup. Let's go with XP first. Fine. I need to use 3 X specials. Don't you dare crit. I could have bit that. That's bad actually. I did heal this because this won't go down in 1. Good. Are you joking me?
Oh my god.
Damn. Should have water pulse to be safe, but
We got a $5 donation from Anonymous saying, I felt sad hearing there were no donations. Love watching Pokemon speedruns. Keep up the good work.
hurt yourself. Good. I just killed the Alice Kazam with water pulse in one shot. Yeah, I accidentally used my last serve on Rhyhorn, so usually I would have used the serve there, but the clutch struts are clutch. What's the time up, by the way?
2:07.
Okay. So I'm just finishing the Elite Four in the PB video. If you're watching it side by side. Yeah. The first sort of hour of the run wasn't very good, but it's gone pretty smooth so far since Surge. Oops. So, learning these physical moves for Lorelei, pretty much. Well, strength is to move these boulders, but yeah, we need physical attacks because Lorelei's Pokemon are like water and ice, and we have Surf and Blizzard, so we need something that can beat those. It's also the only fight where you use X attacks. Oops. Shoutouts to hitting standards. I don't do it very often myself, but there's a few funny highlights on a lot of Pokemon speedrunners. Twitches of hitting standing trainers that don't even try to look at you in this thing. There's one in particular that's got a Chansey that, oh man, this guy called Svein who used to run Fire Red round 2, hit the Chansey girl on a really good run, and he had to reset. He was fighting it for about 5 minutes and then just gave up because you can't kill it in one shot and it can heal, and he just kept doing it over and over again. It's that girl there.
We got a $3 donation from M. Bison Feud, who's saying, awesome ESA, keep the work guys. Shoutouts to every Pokemon runner and my boy MEvRNG, great runner and nice person. Keep going man, maybe we will make it next year.
Shoutouts to M. Bison. Wow. So, yeah, I can't believe I haven't even brought it up yet. If you bonk into a wall on the bike, it's not me like continually going in that direction. It sort of like locks the input for what seems to be a random amount of time, and I've had some really bad ones where it's like I've been going into a wall for like 3 or 4 seconds, and it makes it look really bad. But honestly, it's the controls. You can pretty much blame anything in this game on either RNG or the bad controls. I could YOLO this, it's only a few more steps, but meh. So we're going to drop Blastoise in, that'll heal him, and then we're going to drop off Spearow and Paris. It's not just because, like, of the time in the Hall of Fame. The main reason why I do that is because, well, Onyx knows Roar, and Pidgeot knows Whirlwind. And if you do 6 turns of setup, and then get Roared or Whirlwind, you will hate life. It's basically run over. And that has happened a lot. In the days before I realised, oh, you can just deposit them, and that never happens. Dark days. So the how long Lorelei takes can vary so much. There's so much text in this battle. Hail first turn is bad. I'd want Hail about 2 or 3 turns in, because the second Pokemon Cloister will spam Protect unless it's got another move that it wants to use. What it usually will do is like lay down spikes. And then if there's no Hail active, it will use Hail. However, Hail's going to run out next turn, I think. And then Dugong will probably use Hail again. So I'll have to wait it out. And I need to full restore here. Or Hydro Potion. Yeah, so there you go. So now I'm going to get Protect spammed. I did use an X-Speed then, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Earthquake there would put Dugong into potion range. And you might think, oh, why don't you use one more X attack? It's because using one more X attack would mean Earthquake puts Lapras into potion range. So you use 4 X attacks and you just hit it twice with strength. There you go. Cool. Same here. Now because I use the X-Speed, I don't have to worry about Jinx. I am slightly slower than the Jinx, but because the X-Speed took me over it, then it's not a sweat. In I know in Worcester's PB he got really badly trolled by Lorelei. I think he got like Lovely Kiss twice and Attracted, and it basically shows you how badly Lorelei can go. Okay, this is my least favorite fight in the game. I think I know what I'm gonna do for it. Let's see. Let's do a super. Okay, yeah. I hope that's gonna be okay. I bought extra guard specs, so if it takes a bit more setup, I've got those. If he comes out using earthquakes, then I'll have to heal, but if he uses rock tombs, then that's fine.
We got a $5 donation from Rodro saying, amazing to see this game done so fast. In my childhood it took me a whole holiday.
Yeah, I have to heal. So we basically get the slow Bruno fight. Point earthquake, baby, earthquake. That was 5, wasn't it? Find out here. Okay, that's Bruno down. That's a big sweat for me. Really unpredictable fight. What time are we up?
2:18.
2:18.
Yeah.
Okay, not long to go now. So I'm going in with quite low HP, but I want to get the torrent. It's a little bit risky, but okay, that's enough. I don't know if I've got the special to pull this off. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if my special is good enough to pull one X special off. I need to heal up and just get another X special off. That's fine. That's not fine. Sorry. I didn't realise that would do 40. It's actually rare that Gengar pulls out 2 Shadow Punches. It usually just sits there spamming double team. So I kind of went for it while it didn't have a ridiculously high accuracy. Evasion. There you go. Always the second time. That does mean I have to use a load of X specials now because I've not got torrent. Good luck. No shadow punch. Okay, okay.
More
Okay,
double team. Oh god.
Finger
okay, okay. Okay. This will be a sweep, man. That's the only Pokemon that wouldn't have died if I'd have used one less X special as well.
Am I close yet?
So for this fight we need to get Blizzard to a level where it's one-shotting all the dragons. And to a point where it can actually hit all of his dragons. Because you cannot miss a single Blizzard in this fight. You can, but you'd have to Elixir. So I'm going to use 2 Executors. Okay, now I have to heal because he has Hyper Beam. All of Lance's Pokemon have Hyper Beam. I have to, unfortunately, because I'm outsped by Gyarados, I have to heal here. Oh, what am I talking about? Sometimes I pay more attention to the pretty pictures than I do to what's actually going on in the battle. No. So because I use 2 X accuracies, Blizzard can't miss here. With no X accuracy, it's like 75%. And with 1 X accuracy, it's like 90. Usually in single segment, you'll use 1 and then you'll just say, oh, I got unlucky if you miss 1. In the last race we had, I was ahead by like 5 minutes or something, and then had really bad luck on think that's okay, but I don't want to YOLO. Yeah, I had really bad luck on Agatha and got overtaken. So I just didn't use any accuracies on Lance and hit all 5 blizzards in a row. I still lost the race. By 4 seconds, I think. Okay, last battle hype. Best music in the game hype. Right, you have to heal before you go in that door or else you're battling. So yeah, guard spec to protect against sand attack. We're gonna need to use every single last item now. Because I could skip an X special if Pidgeot would have put me into Torrent, but because it's sand attacking so much, I'm going to guard spec one more time in the next accuracy. Surf should kill there, but I'm not sure with the bad special. .104 is my lucky number, by the way. That means I'm definitely not going to get extreme speed crit killed in the last turn of the game. Go on, crit. Oh, I could die to a extreme speed crit here. Do I heal? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is the last turn in the game. Get ready on time, by the way. Time.
2:29:27.
Okay. Okay, so sub 230 is like... I did say it'd be between 220 and 230, so... Just about got there. The first arrow was a bit shaky. I guess I was a bit nervous with the... being in front of everyone, but... We got into it. The second half was pretty smooth. Nothing major went wrong. Apart from missing the gym, that was pretty major, I guess, but... So yeah, that's Fire Red Leaf Green 80%. Up next is SM64 race. That's pretty hype.
Get hype.
And final game time is. That's what that number says. Cool.
Alright, that was Pokemon that you just saw, and just a hunch, but I think he beat the Elite Four and became the greatest Pokemon trainer of all times. Thanks to, of course, the great assistance of our own Tingles Palace, who I'm sure you've all have seen. And now the next game that you will be seeing is Super Mario 64, a three-way race. I'm reminding you that all of these runs are part of the European Speedster Assembly 2014. We are approaching our finale. This is our last night, and many of us are going to pull all-nighters due to the incredible runs that you will be seeing. Starting off, of course, with Super Mario 64. The European Speedster Assembly is collecting money for Médecins Sans Frontières, the international independent medical humanitarian organization that delivers emergency aid to people affected by armed conflicts, epidemics, natural disasters, and exclusion from healthcare. And I'm proud of myself that after all those muck-ups that I did yesterday, I finally know my way around this talk again. While your donations can, of course, also go towards just towards the charity itself, you can also donate for stuff. There are different bids that you can check on the tracker that's hosted at gamesonsquick.com/external/2 is our tracker. Still coming up is, for example, DuckTales Sing-Along in French. We are just $200 short on that one, and you will hear Le Team du DuckTales damn, what's singing in French? I've forgotten. Well, sung en français. You can also donate for Saving or Killing the Animals, which has raised $969.67 so far. Letting Them Die is at $565 2/3, and It's Time to Save Them is at error 404 at the very moment. There's also, Noitula. Oh no, that's sorry. Taking back everything. We also have backgrounds for Uncraft Me at